What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me today. If you see the red spots underneath my eyes, man, I was up till like 5:30 in the morning playing some freaking Crusader Kings and just could not sleep. If you're joining me on YouTube, I've had to turn off chat. I don't have the space for a second monitor on my desk currently, so no second monitor, no monitoring chat. If you're interested in chatting with us, please jump over to Twitch. I'd be more than happy to interact with you. If not, like, subscribe, do all the YouTube thingies. It really helps out. All right, guys. So yesterday we kind of left off where we were sort of on a new planet with new aliens, and it should be fun. It should be interesting. Ooh. But yeah, if you see the red spots under the eyes, that's what it is. I just was up all night long, and it was fun, but it was a lot, and I'm too old for that shit. I'm telling you, I'm old. My family's down here visiting for the time being, and I love the little baby. And I love my family, but you know, I just stayed up, and you can't do that. You can't stay up because, you know, little ones, they don't give you a chance to sleep when you end up tired later. So yeah, just kind of ignore my eyes. They'll go to normal soon enough. Let's jump into the game and not ramble too much. We are playing Mass Effect Andromeda, and we are doing so with graphical mods, but no game-changing mods, only graphical mods. So let's bring up this Frosty Manager and launch this game. Oh, man. Morning, Demon. I hope you're doing well. Here we go. Hi, Ipsy. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for showing up. Demon, is the storms passed over then, or are they gone? Are you dealing with them still? I'm drinking not coffee, but actual cappuccino. So yeah. I've got a thermos of coffee sitting off to the side that we're gonna pound down, plus another pot going fresh pots.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
I'm wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
Yes.
We have credits.
Fresh pots.
Little to spend them on.
Think you might spend them here? Could be. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
Not for sale.
Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes. Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in.
These guys
Has
look
things
kind
I
of cool.
need.
I think they make a good addition to the Mass Effect universe.
What makes you think I can help?
You found Aya, maybe you found my supplier. Can't hurt to ask.
You're one of few people here willing to give me a chance. I'll take it.
You have a ship? I have my supplier's nav point. His name is Keldo. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
These two are stuck.
Be careful out there.
Maybe if I push them.
No, I will.
You really think the Berkshire is alive?
Stars above. It's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you. You left your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah. This is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life, why did you do it?
I couldn't resist the adventure.
The thing
of a
is
lifetime.
like, shouldn't they have
Yeah,
like a
feeling.
translator,
There's a
kind of
rush
like
in taking
Star
a
Wars
chance and
did,
hoping for the best.
to
My turn for a question.
translate English?
Do I get to know your name?
Oh, of course.
Tonight we
I'm
get hit
Avila
by the
Kajar,
second storm
curator for
front,
the
and
repository
they
of
say it'll
history.
be
We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And
the
the truth
heaviest one
is,
in 50
there was
years.
something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
Wow, man. Be careful with that, demon.
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark.
I'm wishing you luck.
Many of those ships went down over Havarl. The wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with a new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
How do you know about me and the Remnant?
I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation with Ephra. I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant. Without your help, I'm stuck.
I don't think Ephra would be too happy with this arrangement.
Ephra doesn't have to know, and if he finds out, he can direct his anger at me.
Takes guts to stand up to him.
I'd face worse to get a piece of our history back.
You're trusting your history with an outsider?
I know what people say about you, but I don't agree. I think you're here to help.
Demon's been dealing
am.
with
Now's your chance to prove
some
it.
really
You want
crazy
to earn Aya's respect,
sandstorms
right?
that have
Recovering
just
our
been
past will
ripping
go a
through
long
the
way.
area. Trees falling down and damaging nearby barns and stuff. It's been crazy over there.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
They're intruders.
My brother is one of those decorative people who knows the human.
Sorry to hear it. I mean,
You know what might be cool is if they made the Mass Effect and let you play something other than a human. That would explain why you weren't Shepard. And it would help people feel not so trapped, I think. Because I've talked to people about the Mass Effect game, Andromeda, and what their issues were with it. And aside from Demon really having separate concerns, the majority of people say that it's because you're not Shepard. And it's like, Shepard was played, man. I get that they could have kept going with Shepard. I get it. But Shepard was played hard. It's okay that they changed their characters to something else.
Enjoy the docks. For now, that's all you have access to.
Ryder, ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
We had storms last night. Any tornadoes, but we get some straight line winds. Yeah. You know, winter, I think, might actually be over here. It's still cold, but we got maybe 1 day of snow. It's just been crazy how little snow we got today. Or this winter so far.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
Oh, they are using translators.
I know we're improvising as we go, but let's remember that there is Pathfinder team protocol.
Don't think I got that handbook. Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jal has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jal?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without
I
a
like him.
trace.
He looks
What if
cool.
they were us?
I hope his powers are cool.
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jal?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You know that.
Jal's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold
They need
was
like
a
cat
thriving
people.
planet.
I mean, I know that
Center of technology and life.
Mass Effect
And now?
kind of tries to stay away from the normal
center
alien
of our
races,
ground war
but
against
they
the
could
Ket.
totally make like a
Our
cat
resistance
person
base
or a dog
is
person
fighting Ket
or some
command
kind of
for
animal
control of the
planet
planet.
What about the
where
others?
the animals
Aval
evolved.
is
Call
the
it Doctor,
birthplace
the
of the
planet of
Angara.
Dr. Monroe.
It's started
Or
to
Murrow.
degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect a remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists. Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Don't know yet. Just be ready to go at a moment's notice. Got it?
You bet.
Jal, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
Oh, I forgot all about the VidCon. I forgot all about this room.
Still compiling my first impression.
More talking.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty.
They
There was
should
a
give you
2-hour
the
argument
option to just
yesterday,
say,
and
get
no
off
one
my
even knew
ship.
how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
5 time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
Strike teams. Okay, so here's one of the things, right? When we do a strike team, they give us these loot boxes. Where are those boxes located? Because we've got a lot of them now. Let's do recover supplies. Is it a consumable? Is the loot box a consumable? It is not. Is it a resource? Or are these loot boxes for the multiplayer and they're not in single player? But we have quite a few mods for the Nomad that I didn't think we had those. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be here. So, it may be for, it is called a loot box, so it's probably for multiplayer. Oh, now we have access to unlock people.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my by species.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
No, I mean like an actual race, like
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive
you know,
technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head on.
Skyrim did it. They Skyrim did the cat people.
Suvi okay?
I forget
Suvi's
what they were
strong
called.
sense of faith keeps her grounded. I'm not spiritual, but there's a beauty in how her mind rationalizes religion and science.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's "we can't lose" attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps.
Oh, you know what a lot of people want me to start trying to play is the Bioshock series. I own the Bioshock series, but I haven't played it. I let
Ask away.
I let my son play it, and I don't know how many hours he dumped into it, but I haven't played the Bioshock series. So maybe that's something we could do. Hey.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you.
It's supposed to be like
maybe don't mention I asked?
I don't know. They were saying like tech. I don't know what they were saying.
How's our Solarian?
My brain's not functioning
He's
right.
quite the gossip.
Going on 3 hours of
Tight-lipped
sleep.
about himself, though.
Tell me about Vetra.
They said it wasn't a Finder
Vetra's
game
used to
though,
having
so that
someone
I should be
depend on
okay
her.
because I won't
I
play
think that's why
Resident
she's so
Evil,
resourceful and
even
loves
though
providing for other people.
I know it's a great
That being
series,
said,
and
I think she could
I've
use a
never
little
played it.
me
And the
time.
reason why is because I don't like Finder games.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me.
You know, find the clock
Probably thinks
hand
I'll
to
poke her with a
unlock,
needle if she
to
gets too close.
make the clock go to
be
12,
fair, you're always giving
so that
me
you can
shots.
unlock the door
in the
that goes
hallway.
in, so that you can get a key to unlock another door. I hate that.
Is Jal doing okay?
He's adjusting. The rest of us have at least some understanding of each other's cultures. But to Jal, we're all outsiders. It's a lot to take in. I'd say he's doing pretty well.
The Bioshock series?
Thanks
I'm
for
pretty
the
sure
insight.
I own them all. They came in a big bundled package that Steam used to do these
I
huge
need to
bundles
talk to
where
you
they would give you
about
like
something
20
private.
games
Of course.
for
what
like
I'm
a
here for.
huge
When
discount.
Dad died, he blocked
And
off parts
all
of
the
Sam's memory,
Bioshocks all the way up
things
to
he didn't want me to
Infinite
see.
was in these
Or he
games.
thought
I
you weren't
believe I
ready
own
for.
Infinite.
Maybe. I
If
found
not,
this
I could pick it up,
trigger.
but
It unlocked a
I need to play
memory
them all.
fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
A cameo? You want a cameo in the stream? That'll be
It was where
fun.
his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this.
Oh no, I
How
won't
long
play
have you and
Resident
Harry been
Evil.
friends?
I don't want to support
I
that
remember
kind
when
of
he
game.
didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
Hey Vox, welcome back to the channel. Let me give you a shout. Hold on. Vox is a streamer as well. When you guys have downtime, you can check him out. Assassin's Creed.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega.
C'est beau, hein?
Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
So how did an Asari doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember?
What's
That
going on with
includes
my
humans. Also, Harry insisted.
overlay?
Maybe he
There
always
we go.
intended to switch jobs.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I think you'll like it.
Report from the Nexus?
It's not as good as Mass
Population's
Effect
growing as
1,
people
2, and
wake up.
3, but
Lots of hopefuls
I
looking
haven't
for a
seen
home.
anything too bad
Bradley
about
will
it
have
yet.
all the help he can take.
Nothing that I
starting
can't
crops soon.
overlook, except the talking. There's a lot of it, like a lot. And it's
Can't
a
tell
little
if they have enough
overwhelming.
water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens.
Yeah,
and
my
vids.
wife was up
loved
pretty
them.
late herself.
I
She was, you know, her
daydreamed
daughter
about
came by
planting a
with the
big rose
baby,
garden
and
when we
they're going to be
got
staying here
here
for a
and
while.
Still imagine it sometimes.
And they were up for a long time.
Roses in Helios.
And I'm not used to having a baby in the house. She's like 2. And
It'd be
I'm
good to
sitting
bring
here
something
eating
beautiful
chips,
across
playing
galaxies.
Crusader Kings,
Everyone in the
lost
initiative
in
has
what I'm
their
doing.
something beautiful.
And I get this
I
little
didn't for a
tiny
while.
hand tugging on my
After I left the
pants.
Asari Commandos,
And she looks
well,
up with the most
I didn't
innocent
leave.
face ever. And
My
she's like, I
mentor,
want
Sarah,
chippies.
said I should go. Why?
It's like,
The
okay.
initiative would suit you better. Was all she said.
1:30 in the
Huntress
morning,
suited
and
me
I got this
fine,
little
but
baby
she
asking for
insisted.
chippies. It was awesome. Thank you for the lurk, Ipsy.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted. I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about
This chick
traveling
turned
to
us down,
Andromeda
man.
like
She
he was
shot us
teaching
down
me how to
hard.
see it. What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge? A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said,
I was thinking of
"I get
playing
being
the
different.
Assassin's Creed
Now imagine being welcome
Valhalla,
and making
but
others
you know,
like you
it's
welcome, too."
so
When I was
big
13,
and so open
I
world
could warp a steel girder.
that I think that
You made
it
me
might be
wonder,
boring for
what if
people to
someone had
watch.
told me,
You know,
that's okay.
like I usually
you a dream
don't
to work
cater
toward.
to
Seems
what's
good, but
popular on
Who doesn't wanna belong?
Twitch because I'm not
Especially
trying
somewhere like the
to.
initiative.
I'm not
So
trying
I
to
gave the
do
initiative
that,
my
you know?
all.
I'm just trying to
Kept
have
thinking
a
of the
good
niche I
time.
wanted.
So I
My
don't
rose
cater to
garden.
what's popular
I thought
and
I
stuff.
knew what I was going to be. This is
and I
about
just
not
sort of
taking
play
over
what
as
I want.
Pathfinder. Didn't think it was
But I
just
also
them.
acknowledge that some games are
Sarah,
just
your
not
father,
not
even my
fun to
parents.
watch.
They
Like
leave, I'm left without answers.
watching
Nowhere to
somebody play
stand.
Crusader Kings for 12 hours straight. It has moments where it could be fun, but I don't do the whole voices and stuff like that. So I don't think it would be too much
It
fun.
sucks, but it happened. We need your mind on the mission.
Most of the
Always
time
is.
when I'm playing Crusader
I'm human,
Kings, I look
too.
like this.
Need time to find a way through.
And I just
And
sit
if
there
that
for
remnant
hours
pays
just
off,
gripping my head like,
maybe someday
ah.
I'll have roses too.
She's cool. I have fun. Who doesn't like my hair color? Cora? They don't have the dark purple. I looked for a dark purple hair,
So,
and they don't have
Joel,
it. A darker purple.
So-
or, you know, something more dramatic
haven't
where
had
it's
a
like
chance to talk
light,
alone.
dark, or
You comfortable
dark,
in here?
light.
I took it.
Or maybe
It
dark
feels
with some
strange to
highlights.
stay
That
with
would
the
have been
others.
cool.
They are... You are... aliens.
and you're alien to us, so there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens,
Do you guys know who the
It's about
strongest
what kind
or
of
most
alien
story-driven
we are.
NPCs to
You
travel
had
with
no idea
are?
about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Like in Mass
perhaps
Effect
it
3,
has
Edie
nothing to
was
do with
just
you.
overloaded
Care to
with story.
elaborate?
Every mission she had
I do
something to say about something. Every mission.
How do you know Moshe
Is
Sefa?
there anyone like that in
She's
this
our
game?
greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student,
You studied the Remnant too?
a little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
Very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Uh-oh.
Face value? That sounds like a compliment.
Uh-oh. What's going on?